I've got my little necklace on because it's the magnet doesn't stick on it. Hopefully it's not scraping on it. I've got the microphone to the top. I have. So that scraped on it, didn't it? So I might as well have just scraped on it, really. This bloody coat's a bit big. I ordered a 3XL because that's what I am. And this one come. The silver one came, like a grey one I ordered as well. And like, we could get me and you in it, to be fair. We could all go out together. It'd be fabulous. So what did you buy? I've had a little flutter on Amazon, had a quick look. Spotted a DJI Mic Mini come up. And I thought, well, I'm having some of that at that price. And then I thought, well, how are you supposed to run it on a phone? And then you get a little transmitter, just the same as what's in the bottom of here. So I bought that as well. So the transmitter was 13 quid and the DJI Mic Mini was 23 quid, down from 40. So that's a bit of a saving. So that'll be quite interesting when it comes. Apparently I've got the better version, comes with a, I don't know, comes with a fixing lavalier or something like that. I don't know. We'll see anyway. But welcome anyway, one person. How you doing? If you're watching this on the replay, thanks for having a look. I'm only going to stay 20 minutes today because I've really got to go. Pull that zip down. It's a bit awkward like that, sat in your kitchen, isn't it? Really? Like that, that'll be better. So that's the only thing I bought, really. And then I thought, well, I'm going to go out. I've got the drone charged up because you never charge the drone up when you get home. You always wait while you're going to go out and then you charge it up. So I charged it up and the controller, puts it in the bag, gets in the car, goes out to where I was going to fly it, and the wind had got up. So that was a waste of time. And then I thought, well, shall I go for a walk? No, I don't fancy that. I'll tell you what I'll do, because the cab hasn't been washed for a few weeks because it rains every day, doesn't it, this time of year? So I popped in and had the car washed. Come out there, went and paid the bill on the car that I had to do. That was over 100 quid for that thing. And then I went for the car wash. Came out of the garage after I'd paid the bill, chucking it down with rain. I might as well have just stayed in here and talked on the internet to people I don't know. Or people I do know in some cases. I had to get my other glasses down here. We could go posh and put the sunglasses on, but I don't think it's really going to work out. So that's all my little flutter. Anybody else bought anything for Black Friday? I know in some cases, you know, the deals aren't really deals, are they? But that's definitely a deal. I think the mini mics from DJI are 40 quid a piece. I don't know about that transmitter. That didn't say it was on sale. But that's a cheap transmitter at 13 quid anyway. So I actually posted it on my Facebook for anybody that's on there. And if you're interested in that, you click on it. You'll be able to have a look for yourself. Anybody that does TikTok or records on the phone because they ain't got a camera. Now, if you're going to attach it, obviously, to a DJI camera, you don't actually need the transmitter. You just need the thing because they use it to Bluetooth audio. So, we ain't got many on today. Just 1 second. How do you turn the camera off? You do that. Right, I'm back. To be honest, I forgot to have a vape before I started, and then I got the urge, so now I've had one. But if you do it live on here, you're supposed to put a little thing on the bottom of it telling everybody that nicotine's bad for you and stuff like that. Well, I can't do that on the phone, so I don't want to fall out with them. So I'll just not do it while I'm on here. How's that? It's not to everybody's cup of tea, but it got me off the fag, so near enough. Popcorn long, it's worse for you. So I don't know how long we're stopping on. Well, at the very, very latest, I've got to be away for 2:30 because it's Friday and it's month end. And I need to go make some money. I've resisted the urge to buy the Action 6 because it's over 300 quid and Christmas is coming up and I don't really need one. And it's daft to have a load of stuff just because you're going to collect it up, isn't it, really? I'm a bit like this. I go down a rabbit hole. I started vaping in 2016, and then I had to have every single one that was ever made. And I've got a room full of it. And then you start something else, and I have to, I had an obsession for mobile phones for years, so I had to have every single one. I've got a massive collection of vintage mobile phones, which are probably worth nothing whatsoever, but I love them. They're all in a drawer. And every now and again, I take them out and dust them. And I do, obviously, sometimes on a live stream, I'll show different people. But things just gather dust. I've just got one of those collecting personalities, I think, really. So I'm going to resist the urge to keep buying cameras for no apparent reason. And what's the point, really? I've got the action camera for when it's raining, and I've got the Osmo Pocket 3 for when it's not. And when it's not windy or raining, I've got a drone. So the video anybody what's been listening for this last few days, I did a video for the doctor's surgery where my daughter works, where I'm also a patient. And it's had 1,000 hits on Facebook. So if all those people turn up to do this sponsored dog walk or this charity dog walk, I hope they've got enough coffee cups. I think a lot of people will have just gone on there to look at their village from above. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to edit the video different, and I'm going to put it up as a video, I think probably on Tuesday night. And then I've got a couple of videos from Mablethorpe that I did last week with the Osmo 360, which I didn't get on with. So I'm going to put them up. That'll be Fridays and the following Tuesdays. And then I'm obviously going to go and do something on Monday. I was going to do a drone video today. Tonight's video that's coming up, it was real windy when I filmed that one. And what I was going to do, I was going to go down and I was going to fly the drone over the top of the trees and do that for next Tuesday's video, because I like to do a walk. Sometimes I like to do a walk and other times I like to do a drone one. But I found out to include them both in the same video, it just seems to be a bit of a waste of time. So what I'm going to do, I'll just do a separate one, and then once when you look, if you're into drones, you'll be able to watch that, and another time when you look, if you're into walking, you'll be able to watch that. It's a bit scarce on a Friday afternoon at 2 p.m, isn't it, really, on here? Usually by this point, YouTube's shared it out, but they haven't done it all today, so I'm only going to give it another 10 minutes. I'm going to clear off. We had a really nice live last night. I didn't start well about 11:30, and we probably had about 10 people in all the time. You get people coming in, people going out. And we had a really nice live. Some lovely people came in and we had a right nice chat. So apparently I look like a famous Dutch footballer. But the fact that he's half my age and half my weight didn't make any difference. But I'll own that one. It was very good. Gained a couple of subscribers. Obviously it's the watch time hours are after now, and then a few more subscribers on top of that. So hopefully we'll get that going in the end. I was going to just sort of move channels really and start posting stuff on the other channel, but in the cold light today, I thought, well, we've got a community on here, so let's not bother messing about with it. So that's what I've done. I've carried on here. Anyway, there's nobody here to talk to, so I think I might just clear off and go make some money in real life. That's probably going to be a better thing to do. Catch you all soon, everyone. Ciao.